Each year, the Ireland Involved Awards celebrate the work of volunteers across the country who give their time and energy to help make a difference. 30 outstanding volunteers from all over Ireland were invited to the gala ceremony at Dublin Castle on the International Day of the Volunteer, December 5th.
We want to be part of an initiative that celebrated outstanding individuals in our communities. Through Volunteer Ireland, the Ireland Involved Awards highlights the people across Ireland who tirelessly volunteer every day.
Now, as many of you will know, the volunteers here tonight were nominated by friends and family, neighbours and colleagues and fellow volunteers. They were nominated for their generous volunteerism and because their friends decided that they deserved extra special thanks.
The most wonderful thing to me in the last 14 months when I was on the road was that young people never asked me for anything at the cost of older people. And older people, when I visited them in the different places for Féile Bealtaine or whatever, never spoke about what their particular needs were, but about the kind of country that they wanted young people to inherit. That's the kind of intergenerational solidarity that is at the root of citizenship. A very strong figure now is that 1 in 6 people in this country are involved in some kind of voluntary work. And it's a very encouraging statistic, and it shows the powerful resource that is there in our own instincts. Citizenship should be about providing whatever is necessary to remove every obstacle and to afford every facility so that every person is able, on a basis of equality, to participate and share in our society. I think no monetary gain, no honour is being sought with this simply commitment to their fellow human being. So whether they're using their skills to fundraise, to deliver meals, to the housebound, to set up support groups, to organise activities for deprived young people, to preserve the environment, as you've heard, or to care for the welfare of animals, or to contribute and make a difference in many, many other ways, volunteers each day and every day in this country. Each act of voluntary participation combines to form the glue, the cement, that binds and unifies our society in common purpose. I think that it is because it is within a sector that has generosity and altruism at its very foundation that your efforts, and I'm talking about the 33 people, but all of the people who volunteer, have been singled out for praise and distinction, that this event is very important. You couldn't be judged, if there is to be a judgment, by a higher standard than the ones that are in this room. It's an impressive achievement. You should be all very proud of it, I say to all of you. And just as you should be very proud of the impact that you've had and continue to have on your communities. It is my wish that it is your stamp will be the stamp on the country that future generations will inherit. You're representing the very best of our instincts that we take from our heritage. And those young people who have listened to the two Connors, for example, they represent something that is so important for our future. And it is when that version of Ireland is really established and generally accepted that we will be able to say that then we have an Irishness of which we can all be proud at home and abroad.
We shouldn't forget that the volunteers of tomorrow are the young people of today. So it's fitting this evening that the Irish Volunteer of the Year award does go to a young person, and in fact not just one young person but 2 young people. I'm particularly delighted this evening to announce that the Irish Volunteers of the Year awards are going to Conor Kavanagh and Conor Miller.
You know, the people that filmed, he came up afterwards and goes, there was nobody else. He told us he'd be going around the country filming.
Yeah, he just filmed everybody.
He didn't film anywhere else. Yeah, complete surprise.
And you look delighted.
Yeah, ecstatic, like. It's amazing.
It means like a lot. Coming from the president, you're just like, whoa, you know. But yeah, it puts it all into perspective what we do. We're kind of going to have fun with the kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
it's
it never really kind of hit us on the face that we're actually doing such a